Now take off. Let's go. Eagles kill. 1, 2, 3. Eagles kill.
Man, I just wanted to start off with that, man. I read the story of what how his family was reacting his last days. Young guy, man. You're younger than me. I know. I believe around y'all age. It's just sad to see, man. But he did bring that dog every time he stepped on the field on special teams and everything like that, man. He will be missed. What you guys' quick thoughts on this?
Yeah, I seen it. It's definitely a sad story.
Yeah.
That's why I hate cancer. I'm not sure the type of cancer he had, but he said it was aggressive. So yeah, I wish it was a way. Maybe we could avoid it, but we don't know the story. But yeah, it's definitely sad. Like I said, and the way the world is with the food and everything they're giving us, the poison in the air, cancer is just a mess. So yeah, I hate cancer. So yeah, it's definitely a sad story.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, man.
Prayers
Rest in
to
peace. And shout out, condolences to him and his family. Short, but never, it's always hard to see, this stuff. This is almost everyday life. I mean, no one is immune to it, whether, they're playing sports or whether they're just sitting at home. So, um, you know, condolences to the family. And, yeah, it was sad. It was sad to hear about it.
So, before we get into everything, man, I just wanted to get that out the way, just to make sure, not the fact that it's not important, but um, it's something that needed to be talked about. It just happened today, so. But I do want to introduce myself and everybody else, man. I am King DV, one of the hosts on What's the Play podcast, episode 16, by the way. With my bros, what's going on, y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to be here, man.
yeah.
Episode 16, man. We on.
First things first, I'm gonna just skim by it real quick. So I know that we're trying to tighten up the show a little bit. What do you guys think about the quarterback rankings? You know about the Jalen Hurts situation, because this has basically just been the discussion the whole time since the QB ranking has came out. How do y'all think it fares?
Yeah,
Um,
it's crazy though. But
but
go ahead, it's crazy that the executives. I'm just saying first point that the executives, uh, scouts, and coaches that did partake in this survey did so uh, willingly and submitted these answers probably under the influence because man, this was craziness, man. Like this was retarded. Because and I say that because it's like I mean even I had a problem with Jalen Hurts being ranked ninth. Made zero sense to me. Made zero sense that Jane Daniels was ranked in the top five after after 1 year. Made no sense to me. Um, they're gonna keep doing what they're gonna do with them AFC quarterbacks. They're always gonna be top three, top four. They've been riding. Them and the media have been riding their meat since they've been in the league. So I don't. You're always going to hear Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow. Like you're always going to hear those names, and Lamar Jackson. Um, you're going to hear them four names. But I would say, if I had to switch anything, I would put Jalen fifth or sixth. Jaden Daniels could be farther down the list. My thing is, Jalen Hurts wasn't my only problem with the list. The problem was with that also Jaden Daniels was ranked above another quarterback that won a Super Bowl in the last 4 years, and that was Matt Stafford. So I'm the level of disrespect was just ridiculous to me. So my problem was with Jalen Hurts and Matt Stafford being behind Jaden Daniels. So that's the in the ring. I just didn't see how that matched up. How that made any sense, especially after 1 year. Just like they praised C.J. Stroud, he ain't on that list, but he made that honorable mention. But like let people play. Like let that book of work come first because you know what I'm saying. Like we can high praise somebody, you know what I'm saying, really quick, but where's the continuity? Where is the consistency? And the other quarterbacks have shown you that on whatever team they were on, uh, they win. So win healthy. So yeah, that's my problem with that. NPR.
I really don't care about the list. I think now it's just something that they know is gonna get clickbait. They know The fake hate, because that's all it is. I really don't care about what the media does because they play games and try to critique and break down. I really don't care about none of it. We win, we won, and I'm enjoying the win, the Super Bowl win, the Super Bowl MVP. I just feel like it's now they know like if I put him here, it's clickbait. So then they'll try to break it down with stats and stuff like that. But the number one stat that I care about is winning. I don't. I think people need to remember that. I don't care if you threw for 4,000 yards and we didn't make the playoffs. You didn't win. I don't care if you can make every throw, but I seen you throw 4 interceptions in one playoff game. I don't care. I don't care. And that's what it come down to. It doesn't really matter. So that's why I feel like now they just know to move Jalen Hurts down just to get clicks. So they know people know it don't make sense because they tried. Now we got a super team. That was the one. Now they said, then it was the anybody you could put anybody behind that line or that team, they would have won. So it's just like, okay, so why didn't the Chiefs win then? Why didn't the Ravens win? They had a good defense and good O line and good running back. And if it's just so easy, then why didn't the Rams win? People were saying so why? So if it's just so easy, Joe Burrow is the guy they just claim to be the second coming. He had a good defense on it. Why didn't he win? I feel like it's just a way to take a shot, but I think it's all business. They know if we take a shot, we got a big fan base. It's business. So when I see the list, I kind of laugh now because I expect them to disrespect Hurts. Like, hey, give us more motivation. But I really don't. When I see the list, it's a joke because I already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get reaction because they know, like 4,000 yards, no playoffs, cool. If that's what you like, if that makes you a number one quarterback, or if you get top 5 for that, cool. If 55 to 20, 3 makes you the top 5 quarterback, cool. I mean, if throwing for all them yards and then you get in the playoffs and forget you got a top 5 running back, because you want to show that you could throw and you throw a few interceptions and fumble and that makes you a top quarterback, cool. I'll stick with mine because I know at the end of the day he's going to win. So it is what it is.
As I said before, Jalen Hurts is 0 for like 7 million in hypotheticals. You got him saying things like, people saying things like, put him on in the AFC, will he still win? Put him on the Bengals, the Bills. Put Josh Allen with the Eagles, would they still win? People don't understand that this team is tailored around Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the nucleus that makes that engine work. He was in the pocket, and when it gets to blitz, he was number one in that in the pocket. Also, deep ball thrower, he's number one in that as well. So certain things that people are saying, oh, he has Saquon Barkley. It's only 2 other teams ever in the NFL that had a running back ran over 2,000 yards with I guess a 1,000-yard receiver that made it to the Super Bowl or even won it. So, and they didn't really have the best passing game. Right now I think we was ranked like 17th. If you want to go with the passing yard situation, whereas though he doesn't have that much passing yards, it once was a guy named Jameis Winston that played for the Buccaneers, and when he was on the Buccaneers, he was slinging the rock. And he had what I think about 5,000 yards, 4,500 to 5,000 yards, if I'm not mistaken. But he's not in it. He's a backup now. So, is winning the priority, or is stats the priority? Because either way, you could like list the games and the plays where Jalen Hurts made a difference in certain games. Even the best people that I don't even like, Fred Warner. I don't even like Fred Warner as a player because I don't know him as a person, but as a player, I don't like how he play because sometimes he play a little bit dirty, but at the same time, he gave him his props. Like, hey, I don't want to see this guy. I want him to be on my team, but I don't want to see this guy. It's difficult guarding him. And that's just one of many that said that. Last season in the top 100, he was ranked the best quarterback in the NFC. Now all of a sudden he's ninth over a rookie that under a rookie that just showed up and he had lightning in the bottle. Because let's be honest, the Hail Mary, you had an injured Detroit Lions team. If the Detroit Lions team like H.A. Hutchinson and all them guys was in, we wouldn't be talking about Jalen Daniels. They'd have been like, oh, they still rebuilding. But now they got a morgue over there because they sitting up there and they just signed this guy. Not to say he don't have nothing left in the tank, but these guys are old. They're I think the second or maybe the oldest team in the NFL now, just by adding him. I just want to know y'all thoughts on it because we all represent the NFC East. I just want to know y'all thoughts on Von Miller going to the Commanders.
Doesn't move me. I mean, I like Von. I think he's still a good player. But it don't move me. They need to focus on Scary Terry. He deserves a big contract. Give Scary Terry 150 for 3 years. Or if they lose Scary Terry, none of this matters. So that's what they should be focused on signing.
That's for sure. I think Vaughn is still can be serviceable. I think he'll still be a good player over there because he's not, but it didn't move any needle. They having controversy with their best wide receiver right now. So, doesn't like I said, Vaughn got championship pedigree. He's probably a great leader over there for them young guys on defense. So, I mean, it could benefit them in that regard. Yeah, absolutely. But they still got some inside stuff to deal with. They don't even know whether they're gonna be called the Commanders for long as well. So, I mean, so they got a lot of things to worry about, man. So,
Speaking of what you just brought up, Will, I do got the video or part of the video because he was talking for like 30 minutes. Scary Terry. I just want to play it. I'm gonna play it right here.
For somebody to see your worth and your value, you feel like you've put that out there year in, year out. Everything, previous regimes and even now, I've done everything that's been asked of me. I'm not perfect at all. I've definitely made mistakes, but I've always led with the right foot. And I've tried to put myself in a position to be a person that can be valued and respected amongst his coaches and his teammates, but also be a dog on the field. I don't want to get that mistaken. I feel like I'm one of the best receivers in this league. And, it's not because of me just feeling that way. I feel like I've proven that, and I'm going to continue to work hard.
So when I believe, I'm going to go first real quick. I believe when a player makes things public, and he's been consistent, 1,000 yards for numerous years. He is one of the best receivers. We always talk about him. He's very underrated, I should say, because a lot of people talk about other guys. They got the guy from the Jets over him, but Garrett Wilson. They got him over him. So but I think that they should pay him. I think that they're lacking. Just the signing of him, Debo, other guys that they signed to cover up their losses. I feel like some of that money could have went to him. The negotiation, just pay the man what he deserves, man. Like he's been loyal to that team with a Taylor Heineke, with other bad quarterbacks that ran through here, and he still had 1,000 yards. Besides, at one point, I was talking about him and D Hop playing with multiple quarterbacks on a rightful team and still getting 1,000 yards. Like, so
Sure.
I have a high respect for Scary Terry, but I feel like that he needs to get paid. He needs to get paid, and the organization needs to do that. Now, if the organization got him to the point where he's talking to public, then that's not a good look. It's not a good look. But what y'all think about what he was saying?
I agree 100% with him. They better pay him if they want to have any chance of competing with us. They better pay him. Now the Eagle fan in me is saying, let him go. Don't pay him. Keep making him mad. Go ahead. Somebody show you what you missing. So yeah, but being just a football fan, he deserves his money. Give him his money.
Yeah, yeah. Respect to him, man. I mean, for coming out just voicing how you feel. I mean, he not wrong. He definitely was there. He definitely go out there and perform. I mean, his nickname says itself. He's definitely a terror by himself. He's definitely a terror by himself. So I mean, listen, get that man his money, man.
Facts.
Speaking about giving this man his money, I just want to play this real quick. I thought this was something crazy that popped up today for me on Twitter. I want to play it, and I just want y'all opinion on it, especially Will first after he's talking. Shout out to the WWE
Along with
too.
the contract, man. We gotta, can you talk about it? Because look, I
Listen,
he had to get a drink of water.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
we obviously want to get done early. We want that relief off our backs, but obviously ownership is always going to make it drag out, make it more complicated than it has to be. Lack of communication in that standpoint, but I just always say God has me this far. He ain't done with me yet, so I just keep working, keep going, and then when it come, I'm gonna be ready. But it ain't gonna be no drop off.
It seems like to me like they would want to get it done because there's a few other contracts out there that are going to probably say what you're going to end up getting paid.
I would never understand it. We wanted to do the contract last year. They're just kind of like we want to do Dak and CD, and then you go out there perform again, and then you would think like, all right, we'll get it done early. We know there's some guys that's about to get ready to get repaid, like Miles. Max is gone, so you would think like, hey, let's get ahead of that. You know what I mean? I just never understand, when guys come into the league and they're consistent and they perform well, why they got such an urge, but then there's guys that just have one good year or maybe 2 good years, and it's just like they get it right away. And even now, you got TJ and Max and all these other guys that's getting paid, and you can't want us to take less because you just decided to wait.
You know what? I don't have any doubt. You're going to get what you deserve to get, and I can't
Absolutely.
wait to.
The fact that he talked to the Undertaker was crazy about it.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Hey, I'm a big old school WWF, WWE fan. So, I mean, Undertaker is one of my favorite wrestlers.
Wrestling that. Go ahead.
I respect it. Stone Cold, The Rock. I mean, you already know. HBK, Rob Van Dam. The list goes on and on. But respect to him, man. I mean, he's absolutely right, man. It's not just him. It's not just that organization. It is every organization. When dudes perform consistently, they wait. It's not just in this sport, too. It's other sports as well. They wait consistently, but let a player have 1 or 2 good years. They definitely get paid pretty quickly from other teams than the guys that perform year in and year out that are these big names. And I do agree with the one point that don't make no sense to me with any team. Any team should want to get ahead of, like, I think NPR said this yesterday on our conversation in our group chat, is the value goes up. You want to get ahead of that. Somebody else can set the market again. Somebody else can set the market. You definitely want to get ahead of that. Makai, everyone's waiting for Dallas deal to get done
To see.
so they can either get close or over. So, like, you want to get stuff done, and if I'm the Browns on my teams, I want to get stuff done like immediately. Like, I wouldn't even wait on that, to be honest with you. So, I mean, he definitely got a point, and I commend him not sitting out doing that, because a lot of superstars do that. He goes to practice every day. He goes to OTAs. He's there. He's there working, man. So I really wish this gets done soon. But the track record of my organization tells me this won't get done in week 8. So I'm just praying for the best. That's all.
First of all, that was hilarious. I get the point he was trying to talk about everybody else, but start worrying about you trying to put pressure on your ownership because everybody's getting money. Leave. Just leave. They don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate you. They've shown over and over again that he's not important. If I was him, I would demand a trade.
Nah.
He's not important to the Cowboys team because he's one of their better players. The message you're sending to the team is, if, like you will say, you said he's coming to practice, he's doing all the right things correct. So why not pay the man? You must not be in our future plans. So what I would do is, you know what? Since it seemed like you don't value me, I'll go somewhere else. If for some reason when that happened, I think all of a sudden money will come from somewhere. All of a sudden things will happen. So
he will get his money, and he will.
Yeah, but he should have been got it. So, and honestly, I this is another thing. His value was higher last year. He was injured this year. That's how the football play. I know what they're doing. They playing to try to lowball him and then mess with his guaranteed money. His value was actually higher last year. So that's why players are hold out, because I'm not going to come back and get injured and then lower my value. So no, I want my money now. So he should have got it, but he should get it before training camp start.
Yeah.
Honestly. But it's not going to happen with Jerry. And I don't know why y'all have a problem like that. And Jerry ain't hurting for money, bro. Get a man his money.
Absolutely not.
Because if not, it's a guy down South Philly that'll figure out a way they pay him his money. But speaking on him, so we can stay on him is, I don't know if that statement was true about the tush push and all of that. We could talk how we want to talk when you got that ring on your finger. I'll leave that right there.
Yeah, I think it was a rumor. I think
AI is a hell of a thing, man.
I hope it was a rumor, but I had to let him know.
I think it was a
my
rumor.
man, they say no such thing.
I had to
But-
let him know. Look, I feel like Death Row. You tired of your owner dancing in the videos? If you want to come to a Super Bowl winning championship team, you come down Philadelphia, sign with us.
See, I like, in a way,
I'm laughing
of
at
course,
Will.
of course. You know, if he signed here, I'm be all for it. But I'm just tired, like all the podcasting, man. Like now we got the exciting whites. I thought Slade leaving would have been like, all right, but then they came out with their podcast.
Gonna be more.
I know.
Be
That's
more
what I'm
than
saying. Like,
get it.
but anyway, I think this is
Go ahead.
just the generation that we in now. It's like everybody wants to talk about what's on the field, and then certain things in the off season that they can talk about now because the season is over. I think that's where they at with it. The fact that they got to do that is crazy. But back to Micah, man. I think Micah had some great points. Just like Will said, it's not just the Dallas organization. Of course, they were talking about Dallas, but it's everybody. It's everybody. Every organization. Scary Terry is going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to name one. Many.
God we got Howard.
That's going through that. But like you said, thank God we got Howie Roseman that could beat the curve before it happened. Like he foresees that. He got some strange
we
type
not
thing
drafting.
going on.
We don't believe in you, Michael. So we don't operate like that over here in Philly. If we draft
it's
you,
like,
All right.
you'll get
Yeah.
I hope he
Makazi.
hears
but it's similar situation. I ain't got it up here, but real quick, I do want y'all thoughts on it because the young guy from the Bengals, man, the rookie that still don't got a contract, is blatant about going back to college.
disgusting. Disgusting.
Yep.
Now,
Because they try to lowball him. They try to lowball him when
but this is another one. Me and Will actually went over this. I don't understand how they say Joe Burrow is great. I'm a fan of Joe Burrow. He's dope. Why don't you build a line around this man? And then your defense was trash last year. You don't want to pay your top defensive player and your rookie. You playing around with his contract. You're playing around with his guaranteed money and stuff like that. If I was Joe Burrow, listen, another one. And my narrative is going because I'm going to talk about my favorite player soon.
Oh, no, we getting there.
These people obviously don't respect you or care. If I was Joe Burrow, I would say, listen, if y'all don't sign him to, he did it with the receivers, y'all don't sign him to, I'm not signing an extension here. Because y'all don't appreciate what I bring to the table. They got to stop playing. Listen, these are billionaires, bro. They're billionaires, and it's like they playing around with the money. I understand business where a player just came off an injury. Didn't the guy just lead the league in sacks, if I'm not mistaken?
Correct.
He don't get the money. Cool. You draft the guy. He ain't asked to come to Cincinnati. You drafted him. But you want to play with the language in the contract. I don't like that. Bro, give him whatever his draft stock is and wherever he was drafted at, give him what he's supposed to get and stop playing. That's craziness to think about, man. I might as well go back to college. Like, honestly, at this point, he should. And come back and get drafted by somebody else or sit out of your how it works.
He can get redrafted.
Anytime he played them, raise hell.
Yeah, but I'm like, wow, like what's the point? But that organization, you talking about a trash organization. The Bengals been after the Browns, the Bengals is right there. It's been, I don't know what be going on over there.
I don't think you draft somebody with the 17th pick in the first round. It makes no sense to me. Like every other rookie in the first round is signed. So I'm confused why y'all not paying this man.
And if you don't have the money, then trade your pick. You shouldn't have drafted him.
Exactly. Should have picked. It made no sense.
Yeah. We still ain't signed Makumba, so we still ain't signed him yet. But I don't think it's a toxic situation like that though.
Nah, it's about language. It's about that guaranteed money. Like,
yeah.
I only see at his camp and all that. Doing what he got to do. It do take time because it takes time for all the rookies. So, damn, I forgot. I'm campaigning for Micah. We got Jahad. We don't really need Micah. Well, I'm just trying to.
He's a switch hitter. He's gonna be linebacker and an edge. Like he's gonna switch, just like Micah.
That's what I'm saying. We don't really need him, but and we got Zach Bone. We don't need him, but I was just saying, come to a better organization. He can back Jahad up. But other than that,
I'm gonna get to this real quick, and then the last thing is gonna be that, and then we'll go to basketball.
But yeah,
Um,
no, definitely they got to start paying these people their money if they want them to risk
They
their
do. 1,000%.
body out there for you. I'm not going on the field risking my body, and you can't even respect me enough to give me what I'm worth. Come on, man.
um, Vikings wide receiver actually took a plea deal today. DUI citation in 2024. He's going to possibly be suspended for the whole season. That's a hurt piece for the Vikings. Um, y'all got any thoughts on this?
Moves us right up. I'm cool,
Uber,
man. Look, sorry.
Uber, Lyft. You got money. Uber, Lyft. I don't understand what's the infatuation with. You got bread. You drive in places or stay home and drink. How about
And
that?
this been happening a lot with these NFL players, NBA players.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. And then it's not in the DUI. Probably with speeding. Like they drive super fast. It makes no sense. Like you said, you got the money,
Shador got caught twice.
and I'm sure the team got like a transportation or Uber situation. You know what I'm saying as well that you probably can partake in. So and this Uber, bro. I know y'all got enough money for Uber, bro. I'm sure you can go order you Uber Black and relax, man. Like you know what I'm saying, relax. Especially if you're going out and not have a good time. For people like this, it's not worth it, bro. Like anywhere for anybody, but for you to risk your NFL career, for you to take stuff that you strive for, that you grab for your family, uh, over you just being negligent. I mean, pretty much in a sense, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from experience because I've been there. It's like after that, like how many lessons you gonna learn from just from life itself. So he got to take this. He'll take his discipline, and you got to, and hopefully he'll do better.
I'm gonna keep it simple. These guys are sitting up here living the dream that all of us on this panel and everybody else dreamed of, just playing the game that you love. And it's not like you're going to work and you're still getting paid. You're still being able to go out there and display your gift so you could um, basically talk about a contract extension or anything like that. And then you do stuff like this, just like this guy. I ain't crop it, but uh Rasheed Rice, man, 30 day sentence. I'm
Man, you
sorry.
said 30 years.
I was like, whoa,
No, 30 days, 30 days sentence and 5 years probation. Um,
bro.
that's another guy that was a pivotal to that team, to the Chiefs, and now they gotta work around his schedule because he gotta be in a certain time and
Right
all
now,
that.
you got to answer and call and listen to somebody for 5 years. Why
Yeah,
you still playing football, grown
yeah,
man?
But to be honest, that's actually good because you also got to look at my man that played for the Raiders that unfortunately killed somebody. So that's the more I'm worried about. If you
Uh,
if you going through something, seek
bro,
help, get
yeah,
therapy, but don't hurt nobody.
mm,
Wow, because you want to
uh,
be reckless. You
yeah.
know,
They said actually
seek
he's
help.
about to get out soon, and he's eligible to return.
Yeah, he is. But I'm just saying, um, the problem is I don't want other people to get hurt because you don't care enough about yourself. So I'm saying if you have a problem, seek help. Other than that, yeah, call Uber, call a Lyft, or get a driver. It's so easy. They got enough money, bro. I can pay somebody like you gonna drive me to the club, and then you gonna be out here when I'm ready to drive me back home. Like it's a lot of options they could do with the money they playing with, or stay home. Simple as that. You're adults now. Act like it.
yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. Um,
Pretty much.
Lastly, before we get into everything, man, real quick, I don't know if y'all got to see the last uh the pivot episode with CJ Gardner Johnson. I just want y'all to know I can't play it here, but I just want y'all to give y'all thoughts on basically things that y'all heard about surrounding it, or if y'all saw it. What did y'all like? What y'all didn't like? Do you think that he's at fault somewhat of the situation between him and the Philadelphia Eagles? Just give me y'all thoughts real quick.
You only seen snippets, so I can't really give you a full thought. But from what I've seen, it sounds like there was things going on behind the scenes that maybe rubbed some players and maybe the team the wrong way, and they probably liked his play, but seemed like he always went a little push some boundaries, some lines a few times. So that don't mean I still don't think he should have been traded. But maybe it rubbed some wrong people the wrong way, and some star players, different people, is not as expendable. Maybe if he'd had some issues with, a third stringer, it would have been different. But it seemed like he's had some issues with a few players, and maybe it just got to the point where they realized, we're better moving on in the short term and long term. But I still don't agree with the trade. I think he should be here. I still would have drafted Makumba, because I'm not trying to win just one. I want a dynasty. So, but it's cool. Like I said, I didn't see the whole interview, so I can't really judge. Only could judge off the clips that I seen.
Yeah, same. I didn't see the whole thing. I did see, snippets of this, but it sounded like also that although he plays with emotion and he goes off emotion, but it sounded like he definitely apologized as well for the things he said, to his former team and or organization. So he took accountability, for those things. But I do agree. This is the second time it happened. I mean, I really think this guy really loves Philadelphia, and I think both times he got hurt both times. I don't think he wanted to leave not near time. So but this is a business, and it is what it is. So yeah.
In this interview, you can see that he was still emotional about getting traded. Even though, even when he was talking about his son basically asking, hey, we can't wear green no more. He said that hit him hard because he was building his home here. The guy, just like you said, Will, he loved it here. I'm not getting my car stolen in 2022 and then going to another team because y'all couldn't sign me and then wanting to come back here. I'm not doing that if I didn't love the place. You know what I'm saying? And then he, like you said, he took accountability. I applaud him for that and everything like that. But he wasn't no saint either. He wasn't no saint. It goes both ways. But like I was always saying, the Philadelphia Eagles organization does not tolerate certain things. Now, those things that I don't know for a fact, but I know that guys like uncontrollable dogs, because they loved him being a dog on the field. That's unquestioned. But the uncontrollable, whereas though that he's in a situation like Week 16 versus the Commanders, he brought that up too. He said it started there, then he started bumping heads with certain people. So I think that's where the disconnect was with the organization and them. Even in the Super Bowl, he said he was just trying to keep a level head and not try to have the ball go over his head. That's it. That's what he was basically focused on. He wasn't trying to do anything. And then he talked about the little chicken wing that he gave to Travis Kelce, and then he just put his hand behind his back. He said that was like basically him keep it calm because he didn't want to really go through the nonsense that he went through Week 16 and probably even before that. So you're not really going to get the full story until C.J. Gardner-Johnson retire. You're not going to get the full story because he still plays football at the end of the day. I just like the fact how the Texans organization and the head coach, D'Amico Ryans and all that, they actually was like, yo, take your time because I know this was hard for you. I like that they touched on the emotional part of him because he's still human at the end of the day, right or wrong, if you like him or not. He's him unapologetically. So I still wanted him here. Now it's an unknown. They say Makumba can fill a spot, but time will tell. Only time will tell because right now he's not even signed, and then also training camp is less than a week away. So now we could get the chance to see what we work with as safety before we even make a move for Justice Simmons or whoever. But
I'm available.
This was your guy.
I'm available.
At safety?
Yeah, safety.
You could drop down in the box.
First of all, that sounds crazy. Pause.
It's not a pause. It's not a pause because if I say a box, come on, bro. Like
you better check my track record. I've been doing that a long time. So if you talk about I can play safety, I can go head hunt. Oh yeah, let's get it. Look, and you know why I feel confident? You gonna put Quinn over there, Coop over there. I just got one job. Ain't nothing going over my head.
No, Coop ain't gonna be. He not gonna be CB2. It's gonna be Keely. You gotta cover that.
Oh, so I gotta cover him. Wow, I don't know yet. If you put Cooper over there, I can be safety because my job easy. I got these studs out here. Just make sure. Look, don't get behind me.
All right, we about to start touching on this mutual team of ours that we have differences on, and I don't know if y'all want to go positive or negative first. What y'all want to do?
Man, just go put the topic up, man. What's up with you?
No, I got positives.
I don't know what to tell. Just go ahead, man.
All right,
Just
Just with the clip up, man.
it's clips.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Either way it goes, man. Negative.
Negative. All right, cool. So, gotta talk about it.
It's not
We've been
negative.
talking about it in the group chat and everything like that. Of course, he put out a long, basically like a documentary of everything he'd been through as a Philadelphia 76er. And certain things like just following his career, following the process and everything like that, we already knew, you know, and that's why we still had hope because we believed in Joel Embiid, and we still do.
Always
to an
will.
extent.
Ain't no extent. I believe in him 100%.
No, to an extent. I'm not saying just us three. I'm telling you.
My
I'm
favorite
saying.
player in the NBA.
I'm saying, Dave. I'm saying the fans. Talk about the fans because
I
they're
am a fan.
50-50 right now. No, Dave, chill out, bro. Like we talking to them. We talking to them.
We're not talking to them. We're not
We
talking
have-
about the people. They live the people. We're not talking about the fake fans. Real fans that know basketball, that know real life, that got a brain. We talking to them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use the clips. Surface level listeners is not for me. I need people that have nuance and have a brain and live life. So them people that just get the headlines and go off of that and snap out and all that, I don't care how they feel. Go ahead, Dave. You can finish.
Let's start here with John Clark. So basically, all in a nutshell, he's basically saying that Joel Embiid is not trying to rush the injury because the organization wanted him to rush the injury before he did that. It wasn't a good look. You had guys like Nicholas Batum come out, basically said that it was times that he didn't even know how Joel Embiid was walking. Joel Embiid over and over again with injuries, basically saying, "Hey, I need to get surgery," and the team is like, "No, we need you here," and all that. Then you got like you said, you got the some Sixers fans that's like, "Hey, he's soft because he don't want to play," and all that. But it's like, how can you play if you know? And then you take that, but you don't take the whole simple fact that he came back and he rushed back for a orbital bone fracture or him getting hurt. His I think his thumb or his hand or something like that. He came back from that. He rushed back from the knee injury. It's a lot of injuries that he rushed back from that he shouldn't have, because of course Joel Embiid is a hell of a player. He's a great player. He's probably the top 3 players in the league, skillful wise too.
Yeah, healthy. Yeah,
but when healthy, but for him to try to risk himself to do everything as a center, that's where my issue is. Because I'm like, I don't want him to jump on the ground or dive on the ground for balls and pause, but he shouldn't be doing things like that. He should be doing things like that. I think that you know.
Dave. Hey, Will, you know you translucent right now, like.
Yeah, this will been like, you know. I was just
Let
seeing,
you know, I can't see you. Good, Dave.
I was just be seeing Mr. Boots on the ground in the back, but
Translucent. But anyway.
Yeah, when you put
no,
your head
you
down,
been
you
like
can't
when
see.
you put your head down, we couldn't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, bro.
Say his name, and he shall appear, man.
So,
Yeah,
do
that's,
y'all think?
that sounds like a R. Kelly song. I don't even
right
know
now,
what the meaning is.
right now, do y'all think that this is the right approach? And how
Yeah.
do y'all feel? And how do y'all feel about Daryl Morey before all this, saying that Joel Embiid is having a great rehab and he should be back basically by the start of the season?
I think, like I said, I'll take it. Of course, this is the right approach. I actually, man, we'll talk about this a while ago. I'm glad he took this approach. What it sounds like is he's finally taking control of his situation. He allowed others to influence. When it come to others, he, front office, people he feel like he could trust, and he was trying to rush back to be with his teammates, because what it sounds like is he really loves playing basketball. So this actually is clarity for the narrative when he put out everything I've done for this city, and people's like, "What have you done?" Y'all was winning 10 games. Y'all was trash before he got on the floor. Y'all see what happens when he off the floor. They look like they ain't played basketball a day in their life.
Right.
So but then you know about the injuries, which is so it's just so silly how people. That's why I say they're not really fans. I'm sorry, call them out. They're not really fans. They don't really pay attention to the game. You've seen all the injuries. It's like we see all the injuries and the things he go through. He's a human. They hurt mentally. I'm depressed. I can't move how I want to move. I can't do what I want to do. It's like, people, put yourself and be real. All of that, and they like, oh, you can't be soft. When he came into the league with bad feet, they said he would never play. He played. You can't be soft when you playing with a broken face. He played against the Knicks with a surgically repaired knee that wasn't healed. And he had palsy, and he said he had headaches. He couldn't even sleep during the series. He averaged 38 points. That's soft. See, it's just the people that just talk and they clickbait and they do stuff like that. So I'm glad that he's taking this approach. I wish he would have did it before he came back and rushed back for the Golden State game that they pressured him to, and he felt that people was talking, because that's where the knee really got bad. When what's his name, Kuminga? I don't care. That's why I'm glad he got benched. From now on, I hope he go to the Jordan Poole route, because he ain't had to dive at his knee like that. That was silliness. He's too reckless and he's too wild. Anyway, so everywhere he go, I hope he end up on the Hornets, and I hope he end up overseas soon, because that was corny. I hated that. He messed our whole season up being reckless. But I think this is a great approach. I think he's taking he's focusing on himself. But the article, when you read the whole article, it just makes me look at the front office and the Sixers like all y'all should be without a job.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff y'all did. And another hot take is why Ben actually called them out. But at the time, we ain't like Ben, so it looked like, yo, why? Because the way Ben did it, not really showing up and all that. But then when you read through the grapevine, Daryl admitted that he never really talked to Ben when he got. He only talked to Embiid. Like, he caused rifts, and even before him, though, the way they handled Brian Colangelo, the way they handled Hinkie, the way they handled Brett Brown, the way they handled a lot of situations. The Jimmy Butler situation, it's just so many situations where they seem like they just always get it wrong. So I feel like Joel feel like, man, I've been kind of the only constant here keeping y'all relevant, and y'all don't even appreciate me. I think that's the narrative I've seen. Like, Dak, I'm the only one that's really making y'all the money, the seats, playoffs. I'm putting y'all on my back, and yet y'all still don't really care about me. So I think he's somewhat depressed. Like, so I think now he like, listen, I don't care what y'all say. I'm coming back when I feel healthy. Because he also said, if I come back and I'm not myself, y'all still not winning games. He's correct. So I think it's just an indictment on the organization, and they failed him over and over again. That's disappointing. Go ahead, well, you got it.
Very, very. Nah, I mean, it's very disappointing how this played out up until this time. I do believe that he should have rested. Shouldn't have came back early. Shouldn't have felt like he'd been forced, but he did. He came and he played. You got to give your hats off to him for that, and you got to give him his hats off with this approach. Putting yourself first is very important, man, because a lot of people don't tend to do it. Yes, we wish he had done it way before, but now we're at this point, because whether this is going to be a beneficial year for himself, health is the main thing. So his health, for his family, for his son, is the main thing. That I care about. These other people, they just look at him as a number. It's just he's just a number. So I'm looking at him as a human being. I want him to be there for his wife and his son. So I think he should definitely take his health seriously, because he is a big guy. He's tall, stuff like that wears and tears on his stature of player. So and what he does day in and day out. I mean, even playing 19 games, he averaged 23.8, averaged 8.9 rebounds. And that's in 19 games last season. So
that's bad. That's bad in B. 23 points.
Like 24-9, 40% of the league didn't even average that. So and this is in 19 games. So yeah, I think he definitely need to focus on himself. I think we have the players and the skill here right now to still win some games if he still needs a little extra more time to recover. But I really hope that he does heal fully 100%. And I do not disagree with him taking this approach. This is do or die.
Do you think it's too late that he took this approach, though?
It's do or die. It's do or die. I mean, he been in the league over what, 10 years?
No, I'm saying like
for him or the organization. For him,
back.
I mean, for him, only time will tell.
Yeah, you gotta see how your body reacts.
For him, only time will tell. For the organization, like I said, it's like we argued yesterday. It started high up. This organization failed him.
They did,
This
and I'm happy
organization
that you
failed him.
said that, and that's something that we all could agree on. So I'm
The
saying that
field seat
we all was going back and
is not
forth.
answering the hard questions.
We always going back
You
and
need to
forth.
protect your superstar. They didn't protect him.
We were going back and forth in a group text, and it's like we all were basically agreeing on certain things. It's just the organization. That's what I was saying. The organization. I'm not saying that the players don't have any fault in it either, um, because it's all about like Joel Embiid was young when he got here with the Sixers, and they allowed him to just be that guy. And I get it, but at the same time, like you gotta have some type of discipline. You gotta have some type of growing up to the point where it's like, oh, we just come back. From the outside looking in, it's more like to the frustrated Sixer fan. It's almost like, okay, we paid you this money, and then it's like you're not available. Whereas though the reality is, this is just years of wear and tear. Like he's basically an old vehicle right now because he had gotten the proper surgeries that he should have got before. If he got them before, we wouldn't be in this place. We wouldn't have been in this place at all, and that's the frustration of the Sixers organization. Joe Harris has the answer to that. Daryl Morey, certain situations that they were put in, not playing Norris Noel. The list goes on and on with this organization. Emeka Okafor, not Emeka.
Nerlens was trash, bro.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying he was going to help a lot. I'm just saying that he could have helped, like, just playing him.
He ain't even on no team right now, Will.
But who's not helping right now, in my case, is this guy.
No, this is on Daryl. This is Daryl. I ain't mad at Paul.
Again, it goes
but
up.
Daryl knew when he why would you give a guy that's always injured a max contract? This one is on Daryl. Like this is 100% on Daryl. And I'm a PG fan, but that's on. But at the same time, I wish for the best. Reading into it, they said it was just a cleanup. It wasn't like no ligaments, nothing like that. So he could have played through it, but it lingered. So because I've seen some people like, why he's getting it? I'm like, he's actually been doing a smart thing. He's getting it out the way so he could be ready. Because I think Paul wants to prove that he still is a good player. But I respect it because last year, I don't know if you know, when you listen to his podcast, he basically had lingering injuries. And he kind of did the Joel thing. He was trying to play through him. And maybe that's also a thing. When you old, maybe younger, he probably could have. Older, right? The body like, nah, bro, you got to rest. So I feel like it's unfortunate though because it just seems like our two max players, with 2 out of the 3, keep getting injured. But he had to get that done. So it's like I'd rather him miss the first week or month of the season and he be healthy the rest of the season. Then it's lingering, and then in March we like, oh, PG need a surgery. Like, so I feel like I think they realized that last year they should have shut them down earlier. So they trying to get out the way, but it's just still unfortunate because it's like, bro, I think we got a great team when healthy, and it's just like another injury after another one. So I can get this one where it's like, bro, can you stay healthy? I hope so as a fan, but it's definitely disappointing.
Yeah, it is very, very disappointing to hear that. But as you read into it, it was a cleanup, and I think he did the right thing by having this procedure early too as well. No more lingering issues. These guys are over 30, man. Like you said, the wear and the tear is to start fresh, get a healthy shot at it. I mean, look, let these two heal and rapidly. It's not like they're gonna be out like a whole half of the season apart in any setback. So if it's just the beginning of the season, then so be it.
Yeah, because a lot of people are chewing him up on Twitter because he didn't like quoted this here, basically saying I'm not picking Charlotte just because there's no winning culture there. My career is over with if I go there. But a lot of people are saying, the frustration kicks in and saying like, he's not available here. And you seen a couple episodes ago when we played the clip when he was sitting down with Melo and them, and he was like, "Yo, we should have kept Tobias." Like, it's a lot of fans that still believe that. So a lot of fans were pissed off about him saying this because it's like you don't have no winning culture. The like you haven't. A lot of people say he haven't been good since the Thunder when he was with the Thunder. I think he was okay with the Clippers until the playoffs.
Yeah, he had a
Uh,
good year. The year before he came here.
Yeah, he
Um,
did.
he just got nicked at the end, but he had a good year. He had the Thunder. He was the people forget that the Thunder though, which is not that long ago. He was an MVP race, so that's what we hoping to see. And I like to err on the side. I like to be positive. So if he wanted to get a cleanup now to get himself ready for the season, I'm with it. I read that hopefully that means he getting out the way so he have a good year. Because same thing with Paul. He had a bad year. He still averaged 16. If he can average 16 to 18 and be consistent and be healthy, I'll take that from Paul. 16, 18 points and he plays most of the season and is ready for the playoffs. So is the talent is still there. It's just unfortunate that at his age it just seemed like injuries keep piling up. But like I said, I'm rooting for him and I hope that we can get these guys healthy. Because healthy, I think we can get a ring this year.
Yep. That's
So-
a fact.
I just want to play some highlights while we talk about it. Like, how did y'all?
Can't
think
wait
about
to
the
see
last
everybody
week?
healthy.
We played 2 games since the last episode. We played against the Wizards, I believe, and I think the Dallas. You know,
Yeah, light skin Zach Randolph been cooking.
no, this is VJ.
sir.
This is VJ highlights.
What a
do
game
y'all
was
think so
that?
far? And a lot of people were saying that he wasn't cooking and all that, but he was rusty. I think it was his first game back.
Yeah, it was his first game back.
Yeah,
He played
from
the second half.
Thanksgiving.
He definitely started hitting some shots and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's what summer league is for to get the crowd. Like this was for, and plus players have off games and stuff. What I liked is he have an off game. He didn't put his head down. He just kept playing. That's stuff I look for. Because you're gonna have games where you don't shoot well. You know, you might not be playing your best. You keep playing and you keep fighting. That's what he did. So yeah, I didn't have no problem with it.
Well,
That kid gonna be special.
I know. That's VJ
you
Butler.
watching the highlights.
VJ Butler Wade. If he end up being Jimmy or Wade, I take it.
Absolutely.
If he's a two-way multi-level scorer, I'm good.
I'll take
I
it
think he
either
will.
way.
He's got to continue to work on his shot. And
You see how he punched that shit?
I know.
Bert?
Bull's a problem. Yeah, continue to work on his jump shot,
Yeah.
shot creation, like add to his dribble and his passing, like just a few things, bro. This kid is a problem. Look at that.
Yeah, this what Dave was talking about. Hold on, I'm about to play it right after this one. He did knock this one down.
Yeah, he's a
Really
beast.
going the other way.
Yeah.
That's
Black
what
Ant?
Dave was
Yeah.
talking about.
He's
He was cooking. He
Brum.
was cooking this game.
Black Ant?
Hey, PG, you keep getting nicked up. There he go right there.
No,
Johnny
so
said, "Listen,
a lot of
Black
people are
Ant.
saying that we as of right now we can't trade Kelly Oubre. Oubre is still on the team until yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Trey Kelly.
No, a lot of people were saying
Neither.
that Kelly Oubre need
don't.
to go. They said we need to
Wanted to
trade
keep him.
for some shooters.
I think we need we could sign. We trying to trade Drummond. That'll open up a spot, and I think they will sign a shooter. But all these guys can shoot. Brome can shoot. Grimes, if he get his act together, he can shoot. Like we got enough shooters.
I mean, called it spin move baseline. Easy work.
He got an old school game. I love it.
Easy work.
I love it, bro.
Bro.
He can
That
start
was a walk.
The ball high. Love it.
He can start
I
at the floor, bro.
I love it.
He took that extra step, but here we go.
He kept the ball high. Love it. Maneuver and soft around the rim. I love it.
It is a problem.
Still.
But yeah,
What a
I
steal in the
think
draft.
overall, man, I think that the Sixers is working on the future. It's kind of conflicting with everything that's going on in the media and Joel speaking his truth. A lot of people telling him that he should shut up. I don't think so. I think he should have been did this. I think he should have been did this because that made league look into the organization like, what are y'all doing? They already didn't like the whole process situation. And then Joel Embiid is one of their guys. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys where, Dad, what happened to everything?
He's one of those guys that what?
Oh, because Dave left and he was posting up stuff. Damn, I lost everything. But he's one of those guys that, basically the face of the league, the USA, the USA team. He MVP, dropped 70 points. He basically got a high score in NBA
Yeah.
history. All he needs is a ring. All he needs is a ring, and it's like the more you think about how gifted and great that Joel Embiid is, the more and more you get angry at or frustrated with the organization not doing him right. And it's not just the organization; it's players that came here, like Ben Simmons or
Yeah.
guys like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the frustrating part. It's not more on Embiid; it's more so on everything else. Embiid was just a victim of it.
Yeah. Facts.
What else?
Victim of what's the main thing we talked about is culture, man. Like, and the higher ups need to be held accountable for what they have constructed here. It was turnover after turnover, all starting from up there. The coaching, the ownership change, I mean, just everything. Players not staying here because they get traded next year or two, so no continuity. This culture has been in shambles the last year, man, and yet these players are still expected to go out there and perform at a high level and try to bring the city a championship. So, I mean, we got to give them some credit, for the things that they have done. And I think, just like I said, man, look, get this team healthy. These young guys that we got, man, look, it's going to be up this season. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be up. We
Yeah.
in there. We in there.
Ring time.
We in there.
This 30 for 30 gonna be great.
Over. We in there.
Manny Pacquiao fight this weekend, man. Y'all got thoughts
Yes, sir.
on that card? Because when you left, Dave, everything just left like with you.
Yeah, you talking about Barrios? You fight Barrios, right?
Well, that's easy. Yeah, you find Barrios.
Yeah. I'll be tuning into that, John, for sure.
I
I will place my
like
bets.
Mario.
I will be placing my bets for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm a stream and I ain't gonna pay for it.
Bet on Mario.
I'm gonna stream it.
I'm very interested. And then we got Pitbull and Ferrari 2, Pandora and Jiu-Jitsu 2. So got some good under cards on the bottom of them. But yeah, I'll definitely be streaming that though, man, for sure.
Now speaking of this, I don't want to pay for this fight. I'll stream it, for free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually a fan of Mario, so I would be happy if he won. I think it'd be great to put Pacquiao on his resume because I've seen Pacquiao lose to people that only had 15 fights. I've seen him get knocked out cold. So you never know with Pacquiao. He can come out looking great, or he can come out looking like he shouldn't be in the ring.
Right.
At this age, but he's a legend. I do like Pacquiao. He's a legend. I wish he didn't have to fight at this age. I think he's done enough. He's a super certified legend. I don't know why, but I mean, I get it. Get that money. Pitbull, I'm a fan of Pitbull, so that's gonna be a slugfest. Fedor, that's gonna be a good fight, but
Yeah.
It's three good fights. I think it's entertaining, good for boxing fans. But like I said, I wish Pacquiao didn't have to fight, and I also want him to understand that even if you beat Mario, I don't care that you want to fight Floyd. And I love Floyd. Floyd gonna beat you up again, and he's gonna take $150 million. I don't want to see it. Your styles don't match up. It's not worth the time. And I love Floyd. I'm not buying that fight because Floyd is gonna be defensive. He's gonna pop you around the whole ring, and he's gonna win again on decision. And he's gonna steal money. So it's like I just feel like Pacquiao need to leave Floyd. Like it's just not. It's not a good time, Pac. Like
I'm not paying $100 for that.
And leave them young boys alone. We do not want to see you fighting Tank. No, Pac. No.
We do not want to see that.
Bro, Marquez had them using the smelling salt. Tank?
Yeah, we don't want to see that, bro.
No.
Pac, you a legend. I don't want your last image to be crazy, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying. They knocking through the ropes. Come out looking like Marquez. Oh, we want that, bro.
Like, real quick, man.
Y'all
text about it. Y'all text about it, man. Y'all got y'all names.
Honestly, it was tough.
Yo, it really was tough, bro. Because I ain't want to sound like I'm being like
Philly WNBA names because I ain't got the picture, but it's rumored that Portland's going to be called the Fire.
No, it came out on Bleacher Report. Their team is next year, so Portland Fire is the official name. Yeah, absolutely. Portland Fire. I really do like the Philadelphia Bells, though. I
Yeah,
really
that's my
do.
that's my
Like, I,
that's my go-to.
I
That's
do
the
like
best
that.
thing.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like Belles.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And then
I
you
like
had
that. Like, I honestly, I'm
Liberty
honestly
Bell
cool with
at
that, bro.
the
And
end.
like maybe the Liberty Bell, something probably be the sixth symbol. I don't know. Like, but
Yeah.
I like that. I like it. Now the colors should be similar, I'm guessing, to you mean Sixers. So I'm guessing still be blue and stuff. But
No, they was talking about gold.
best
They was
believe
talking about
I'll be at
gold
some games.
and something like that.
Oh yeah.
I'll be on the floor.
We definitely gonna be at some games.
Oh yeah, we
You know
gonna
what I'm
have suites
saying?
and all that. I will support. I'm support.
Hopefully,
I'll be a big advocate. What's the play? Will be a big advocate.
trade,
We make
whoever the
sure,
GM is, trade for Page. That's gonna be
yeah,
my shirt. Trade
make
for
the trade.
Page.
Make the trade for Page. We up. We up, baby.
Like I like
We
the
out
look,
of here.
wait. Oh, look, I got another one. Since we like conspiracy theories, the young lady who I think it can possibly, she reminds me of Maya Moore. She played for USC. Possibly.
How about that? Could we get the first pick when she comes out?
That would be great. But
Could we get a trade where somehow we get Juju and she the headline of the Philadelphia Bells? Hey, look, man, it's up.
But I think our team is gonna be too late. She gonna already be in the league. But
Yeah.
Brother
We don't come to 2030 or
30.
30. Yeah, she'll be out.
But brother could dream. Juju Page, can't wait. But I'm excited about it.
That'd be great. Yeah, absolutely, man. They're gonna have
we
1,000%.
got new music that just came
of my
out too,
support.
fellas. Real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clips.
That's all that matters right now. Let God sort them out.
Yeah, man. The album's fire, man. Shout out to Justin Bieber album swag too, man. That's on fire, bro.
I heard Justin Bieber got a good album too. I ain't get a chance to check it out yet.
R&B type
vibe.
I love it.
On that joint.
I love it.
I gotta check it out.
He
actually makes good bodies of work, man. I gotta give Justin Bieber credit. But I've been stuck on the Clips,
but
man.
The Clips album is fire, man.
You can listen to it from start to finish, man.
Yeah. I have no complaints, man.
Like I can't. It's so good every day. I feel like I get another favorite song. I don't know, man. I just it's definitely, man. It's one of them. Listen, it was really needed. It's definitely the best hip hop album so far this year. I mean, seeing Miles back, everything about this album is just fire. I told only one thing that would be make this joint a certified, nothing else. I could say they could add a whole verse, in the deluxe version or something like that. But this album it's unskippable. Like this album is fire. I'm looking at all the songs.
Yeah,
this album is dope, man. Like,
no,
congratulations to them.
Verse. It's gonna be the whole verse, and it's gonna be that second song with Kendrick on it that they were.
I did hear he was possible to do another one. Yep, but I'm looking at now. Okay, we could do that. Hypothetical. I know what songs they said they sent to him was like Chains and Whips or So Be It. But from y'all hearing the album, what song would y'all think he would fit the best that'll fit his style out of the song?
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
If he had, beat wise or flow wise, I would like to hear him on FICO remix.
FICO and Ace Trumpets. I like Ace Trumpets.
Yeah, Ace Trumpets. Listen, Pharrell, the beats.
Now he can talk his ish. Like he can.
Yeah, man. Pharrell,
talk
man.
that rich shit.
Shout out to Pharrell too.
Yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, Pharrell killed this album. I personally, think that when you work with one producer, it makes for a more cohesive album. I feel like it's better like that because you can really lock in. I
shit ain't all over the place. Like
because I feel like people just put their best songs together, but it's not a story. It's not cohesive. You can sometimes hear it. So I feel like locking in with one producer to me, Illmatic, even 444 was mostly No ID. You got the Clips one. I feel like when you hear them and you feel like, oh wow, this sounds like I think it's because they're locking in with one producer and y'all can really figure out the tone and what y'all going for.
Exactly.
So I personally feel like that's the way to go. It just sounds better. But man, this album is on repeat over and over again, like classic to me.
Yeah, fire album, man. Love it.
It's a deep album. Happy for them.
It's going on a wall, especially in the Black community, as the best hip hop album of 2025. But
they was on the ESPYs last night doing grinding as well. They performed grinding last night on the ESPYs.
And then they performed Chains and Whips.
Yep, bro, the rollout, the Rock Nation promotion.
Yeah.
Listen.
They're on a roll, man. For
They
sure.
everywhere, bro. Everywhere I look, it's a new interview. They performing here. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
promotion and whoever
Again, they
whoever
just do,
managing
man.
them, Steven Victor. Hey,
Tiny
crazy
Desk
guy.
was lit, bro. Yeah.
Tiny
So like,
Desk was dope, yo.
They getting
yeah,
they just
man.
do, man.
Yeah, they
They
getting
on
they
the roll,
well
bro.
deserved after all the issues they had with record labels and stalled albums. Now, that's
Absolutely.
another question: is this album better than Hell Have No Fury, which
Mm.
people considered their best album before this came out?
That's tough.
I think so.
That's
I'm kind of
tough.
with you, Will.
I think so.
That's tough.
Hell, and I love Hell Have No Fear. I love
No,
actually I like all
that's
the
their best
albums.
That's their best album though. But
I think this one is better, man.
This is
Yeah,
a great
I
greater
think so.
body of work though. It is, man.
It is. It is.
I mean,
It's a
it's
greater
still
body of
new,
work.
so you gotta let it sit. But
Yeah. The
I
body of work is phenomenal, bro. To even come out later and bring something like this out hasn't really been done, man. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Like this before, man. Like this is something special. Something special. Especially like you said, with a Malice being back on it, it's like it is something special about it, man.
Malice
Add lava.
bro.
Yeah.
Malice is one of the best rappers ever. People, do
Something
people
special
listen to Malice?
No.
Yeah.
Malice be talking, bro. And I'm not saying, of course, Pusha talk, but Pusha has a solo career and all that. I'm just saying, I feel like people are just starting to realize again. It used to be a rumor back then, but starting to realize again, Malice is a monster.
That Malice was absolutely a problem.
He's a monster, bro. Like,
so real quick, because it's about to be 4:10, man. I know Will gotta get out of here, man. You got any last words for the people before you dip off?
For me, man, no last words for me, man. You know, my guys gonna finish song, man. My guys gonna finish strong, man. I appreciate being here today, man. I can't wait to check all the viewers out on episode 17. But hey, man. Other than that, this cowboy got a rodeo to hit.
Come on, man.
hey,
No, but we gotta bring it up since we're talking about the album and talking about the clips. Right now, discography and all. Clips are Jadakiss and Styles. We talked about that. That's going to be a topic.
You can't do that because Jadakiss Styles not a duo. If you're going to duo,
I'm talking about the songs that we heard them on together.
See, that's what I'm saying. They both dope, but I'm saying like it's hard because they got albums. I'm the clips.
I'm taking the clips, bro.
Because they got albums though.
No, it's not even that. I think their wordplay is better. Like real
now
talk.
You going into a whole nother.
No,
You trying to say they better rappers?
No, I'm saying they wordplay on certain things is better, yo. Like it is, man. Like Kiss and Styles is hard to go against with lyrics, but because we grew up on them, but so that we grew up on the clips and clips just kept getting better and better. With with the way like a lot of people was trying to see if Malice still got it.
Oh, but see, I listened to his solo project. He never lost it.
Right.
See, people sleeping. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That we us can think that this is the best hip hop. I was like real hip hop junkies, but the billboards and all of them, they're not gonna think that. They're gonna think GNX is still.
Well, I don't care about the Billboard because Billboard can't even get their rapper list in order.
No, they can't.
So I don't really care about them.
But like, see, I like Styles at Kiss, man. But it's like,
see me. I would compare Clips to Mobb Deep and like real groups. That's what I'll be comparing.
So you're comparing them, okay,
to duos like that.
Okay,
that's
because normally when we hear Styles and Kiss, they like going back to back on like
it's a song which is dope. I love when they do that. But I'm saying they never had a full length project where we can. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
So I'm trying to think when you talk about that, then
but they way better than Mobb Deep. If you want me to answer that question, they way better than Mobb Deep. And I like Mobb Deep.
You said way better.
They way better than Mobb Deep, dog. Now Mobb Deep has some bangers, man, and especially some great albums, but they better than Mobb Deep to me, dog. Yo.
Now, I'm not gonna say way better because you forget Prodigy was a beast. Havoc was more producing, so he had bars, but he wasn't the caliber rapper that Malice and Pusha are. So I give him that. But Havoc had them crazy beats, so it's tough because they legendary. And if you talking about just lyrics, Pusha and Miles, yeah, as a group, they
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just lyrics.
but if we talking about but they got classics, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Like that's
They
what I
do.
mean. So,
They do.
but if you talking about just lyrics, yeah, and that's because it's Prodigy against two other top guys. Havoc is good, but he ain't on the level bar wise with them two. It's not a knock. It's just it's just what it is. But listen, for them to even be in that conversation is a congrats to them because they definitely one of my. I've been a Clips fan since the beginning, since I heard The Funeral. Like the Clips are dope, man.
Yeah, Funeral was the first song I heard on Channel 48.
Yeah, man. All re-up gangs, Sandman and Lava. Like, bro, I really
Sandman, Lava and Roscoe.
Yeah, I listen. These guys is amazing. It's dope to hear good hip hop at their age. Listen, I think it's dope, and I think Nas to, I'm not gonna say Kendrick. I'm talking about that age range from Nas to now range. The Clips. I feel like it's showing that you can still be authentically yourself and make good music. Yeah, Eminem. Yep.
Came out with an album that
came out an album that I liked. Yep. The fourth.
Like, and then you got to put Hove up there, even though he didn't come out with an album or anything like that.
I mean, his features are still up there.
Like God Did by itself was like, yo, we need to hear some more. I'm
trying to think.
It's so funny. It's gonna be a great. It's gonna be a crazy segue.
But who's the oldest? Who's some of older rappers that's really? I mean, like I still want to hear an album from. We could.
How old is Tech Nine?
Tech Nine is around their same age, and he's a monster too.
Yeah, because you heard the joint he got with Lil Wayne.
I ain't here yet, but I know what Tech Nine do. So I ain't even listen when I see his name, I'm hitting play. Like I ain't questioning. I'm about to say, but a lot of older rappers. I need another album from Fabulous as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I don't want a street album though. Like I want.
I mean, don't wrong. I take a Soul Tape 4.
Listen, no, that'd be great. Soul Tape 4 would be great, or There's No Competition.
Either or, like, but I would love a full album from Fab. Like Fab is still doing it at a high level. I'm trying to think of other people. I enjoyed Royce the 5'9" last album a lot.
Yeah. Don't say nothing about no Jimmy because Jim Jones ain't it.
Be honest, Jimmy had some good albums recently.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just trying to tell you.
No, I'm just saying I'm being biased because he came at 9.
No, I understand that. He was just trolling on that. He know better, but I'm talking about album wise, he's got a lot better. And I've because at first I wasn't the biggest fan, but he got some good albums. He's not my favorite, but he definitely got some good albums. I'm trying to think older rapper. I feel like this is the way though for older rappers to see. You know who we forgetting about? And I was listening to Slick Rick album is actually pretty good. Check out Slick Rick new album.
It is.
Yeah,
I only heard a couple songs.
Yeah, Raekwon got an album about to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Ghostface Supreme Clientele 2 was about to come out. Listen, the hip hop fan in me, listen, I'm happy right now. Only thing that make me feel a little bit better is Reasonable Out 2. Come on, come on now. We can. That's the only thing I'm waiting for.
Right, but would it hit because he'll be talking about something totally different?
Yeah, I just use that as a title just to say it don't have to be that title, but I'm just saying, yeah, it'll hit because he not gonna come out unless he's talking about the world and what's going on now. So that's probably why you ain't hearing nothing from him. He ain't just coming out to just rap. He don't have to rap. He coming out when he feel like he got something.
I need him to take them jabs at Kanye. I need that.
Not really. That's a weak aim.
He's going to because it's something that's going to get somebody listening. Because he said what he said about his kids. Like he never responded.
Bro, they just how many the case that got dropped. He got plenty to say, bro. He could throw shots at, but I do feel like his voice is time. It's becoming time, but we can hear like his thought process and what he's been dealing with. So, yeah, I think it's coming. I would say next year or early or late this year, but I think something coming. He probably got a song on Khaled album. I can see that first.
Yeah,
but I'm definitely, I think hip hop. Oh yeah, Benny the Butcher just released something I want to check out. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like right now hip hop with this. Listen, from Kendrick to the Clips. Listen, I'm loving hip hop right now.
Like I said, Joey's coming out a little bit later. I hope that
Joey Badass. Yep. After that battle,
I hope Joey Badass came out. Yeah, I gotta specify that because I could be talking about no, that's Joel Ortiz. I could have been talking about Buttons coming out of retirement, anything. But I'm hoping that J. Cole don't wait until the dust settles to come out with this album. I want him to come out with the album when he's coming out with the album. I don't
Oh
want
yeah,
it to be like when the beef actually like just died down and then he
no,
comes out.
but his song's been fire. What was the Port Anthony? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Antonio
yeah, poor
and Cloud's
Antonio.
been fire. So I feel like he gonna
Mhm.
come out when he ready. I don't think Cole really worried about, but Cole is on his own time. Like he ain't worried
Um,
about that. But yeah, that'll be
but
dope.
talk about the big three. Did you see what happened with Audrey, Drake?
What happened?
Um, so he's on stage, he's on tour right now, and he's basically saying, well, the fans start saying "F Kendrick,"
Oh yeah, I did see that. The videos. I
and then he
clicked
said, "I'll take a shot to that," and then he said,
Yeah,
"Y'all think y'all can kill the boy?" Then he turns around and then says, "The UK rappers are better than American rappers. No offense, but y'all the best lyricists."
and that's why I joined
Like,
the lit bull up. I listened
yeah,
to that song.
yeah. I listened to both. I listened to Spectre and I listened to him, and then I also listened to some guy diss Eminem
Yeah, I
from
seen
over
that.
there.
When I seen you dissing them, I ain't even listen. I'm sorry. No, you don't want them
He dissed him
problems,
on the Eminem "Just Lose It" beat.
bro. I ain't even listened to it because I already know you don't want them problems. You just want them to shout you out so you get popular. But
Eminem going to diss the whole country. He ain't even going to
yeah,
focus
but
just
the
on him.
Skepta one was cool, but he can't. Joyner, good job. Good job, Joy. And that's not even full blown Joy. That was the
No,
warm up.
yeah, he wasn't like
But yeah,
literally on that.
I don't listen. When it come to Drake, Nicki, Jim Jones, them people, I know they like to talk, to keep it. So I look at them, I laugh. It's funny. Like they got to keep the algorithm going. But Drake need to leave the beef alone and just make good music. Because now you starting to look real petty and bitter. It's not a good
Mm-hmm.
look for you. Whoever's around you should be telling you, bro, you're a hit maker. Go make hits. Just leave it alone. Go make hits, bro.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm not a fan of What Did I Miss, man. I'm not.
Yeah, it's not one of his better songs. It
No,
ain't.
I'm not a fan of it. It
No.
sounded like that he just like rushed it out. I
Seemed like
wanted to hear
he missed
what
he
what.
missed he missed he missed he's missing a lot of the beat was a miss, the sound was a miss. Only the best line is in there about the chili, about the eyes chili. That was cool. But other than that, ain't a promotion. You measuring ice and all that, driving in the truck.
Yeah, right.
All
Breaking
right.
news though. Going back to sports real quick.
Mhm.
We was just talking about it with Micah Parsons and all that. T.J. Watt just got paid.
I mean, wow. 123 million. He deserve it.
T.J. Watt just got paid,
He
bro.
deserve it. So Micah like, what did I miss?
T.J. Watt just got paid, dog. So now
Yo.
I just be wanting to hear Will's logic on like how is this gonna go down, bro. And I
Yo, he
know they
got
could do it, but you got to cut your losses somewhere else.
man. Sound like they in trouble. Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
look, oh wait. It say 3 years, 123 million. He got 108 million guaranteed
Yeah,
at
108.
signing, 41 million per year. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
108 guaranteed at signing is crazy. Congratulations to you, bro.
I knew they was gonna
TJ.
figure it out, man, because it got quiet. So I was like, they're gonna figure it out.
Bro, but you see what they doing? They doing it before training camp. So we can come in here, let's focus, let's try to be the best team we can be. That's how you do it. That's how organizations are ran, Jerry. That's how you do it. I like it. Congratulations to him. That's some bread. Like,
Going back to the music, man. Like
Mhm.
you touched on it a little bit about the Nicki Minaj situation. How do you feel about her and SZA and Punch going at it?
I think she should speak to somebody. I think she's going through something. I hope she's okay. Because you can't be mad at everybody.
No.
I think maybe she's going through something personally that she may need. She's venting, so I think she needs to just step away, focus on her music and her personal life, and maybe talk to somebody like a professional, seriously, because it's not a good look for her either. And while we on music, before I lose my train of thought, Pablo and Gunna, Young Chris and Davies, fire. Listen
I
to
gotta see it.
everything. Listen to
I gotta see
Pablo
it.
and Gunna. Yeah, like
I gotta hear that out. Cause
yeah.
I ain't even I ain't even see that leak. But
Listen,
I forgot what it was, but they tell you like what's dropping.
it's been out for a few weeks now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on streaming all. Ain't no mixtape. It's been released officially.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm a Dave East fan, of course, but I'm a bigger Young Chris fan. And I just hearing him in his element, it's like, man, this guy's one of the best, man. And Chris a
I've
problem.
been a young Chris fan, man. I think young
Problem.
Chris was
It's a problem, man. You know.
probably like the third at that time, the third best rapper out of the rock.
So you had Hove, Beans, and Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
Yeah, then you could go O, because I like old music too back then.
Yeah, no, Oskino tough. But I would go Free.
You go free over Oskino?
Yeah, because Free got his first album is a classic to me.
Well, you talking about album wise, yeah.
I'm saying like music wise, I'm going by it's tough. But I would go Free. That's a good debate. That's a good one. Like I would go Free because I like PD a lot too. I just feel like
I
PD
like
ain't
PD, but PD,
PD a problem.
he is.
That's a tough one. Then I probably go Neef.
I know who last.
Don't be like that. He good at hooks and stuff like that.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Sparks.
Yep.
But you know what's crazy? You know who people sleep on?
Mm.
Bleak is in there somewhere. Unless we just doing state property. People sleep on Bleak.
No, we
Bleak
talking
is-
about the whole Rockefeller.
Well, then Bleak is before I got him before. See, it's crazy because if we talking about raw rapping, Oskino's fire, but we talking about like albums and stuff, then Bleak is higher up on that list. He would
But they
be.
didn't really have no like public albums. It's more like mixtapes.
That's what I'm saying. The mixtapes was fire. So that's why I'm like, we talking about just raw rapping on the corner. Oskino and them and PD and Free, all of them are flame Bleak. But I love Bleak. But we talking about album wise, he had some hot albums and stuff. So that's tough. But yeah, I missed him. That was my favorite rap label, Rockefeller. So
I don't know, man. I think that the way rap is going now, I think it's going back to the essence of you can listen to them. It's not no more mumble rap or you got some kid on drugs and everything like that, and just doing it. Even with the whole back and forth thing with Joey and the West Coast, like you got guys popping out, and rapping, and they actually sound good. Like it wasn't even like.
So everybody in that battle with Joey and them, all of them are dope.
Right.
I just like Joey more, but they all dope. Daylight is fire. Stop running from Loaded.
Yeah, he definitely do. He need to stop
And
that.
but yeah, all of them are dope. Like, just to hear real lyrics and people being creative. Listen, hip hop fan and me has really enjoyed 2025 so far. I can't complain. From Kendrick to, like you said, the Joey badass back and forth to now this classic Clips album. I told you I listen to Pablo and Gunna a lot. I listen to Slick Rick album. I'm anticipating Raekwon, Ghostface. Nas and Primo's working out. Like, listen, the hip hop fan in me. I'm listening to Benny the Butcher. I'm happy right now. I'm just waiting on.
I got the summer song that he just came out with. I ain't know he came out with a whole album though.
Yes, I seen it. I'm like, I gotta check it out. I like to listen in the car ride and get a full. But listen, forget that. Back to the Clips. Listen to the Clips album in the car.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're like, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
It seemed like like I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit up here and fake for the camera. Never saw a damn ounce or a bit of narcotics or drugs or anything like that. Listening to that makes me think like, I used to do that. Like I used to do that. I was there. I remember.
I mean, they paint pictures vivid.
Right, but I didn't get that feeling since Prime Jeezy. Or Prime Yo Gotti. Like I used to listen to both of them. Jeezy got more commercial. He got more commercial.
It's another legend.
Especially because he was going through that divorce, but
ain't nothing like putting on that motivation 101.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Hip hop is going back to that essence, man.
And it's good to hear.
If he goes back into that bag,
he slept on his last album. His last album was I liked his last album. He had some things.
okay.
He had some things on there. Yeah,
that
he had some.
Was like to me, that was equivalent to Ti's Libra scale.
Libra was dope, bro. Don't do that, man.
No, it was
Libra
equivalent to it though.
Libra was dope, bro. Libra was dope. Tim, that's probably my favorite down south rapper. For real, for real.
No, I ain't gonna sleep on Jeezy. Mine's is Jeezy. And that's only because the way, like, they say all he talking about is drugs and stuff like that, but the way he was doing
Oh
it
no,
was
he
dope.
had a run,
And
but
then when Recession came out and he switched it
I love
up on him,
recession. Love recession. But
I said, yeah,
but you might want to go back and listen to trap music, you know what I mean?
I listen to trap music all the time.
I think they're like Ti's my favorite down south rapper.
I listen to
And
trap music all the
I
time.
love Scarface.
And
I
I'm
love
serious.
Outkast. Andre 3K, stop playing, give us a hip hop album.
Yeah, they show like these old guys is out here showing you that you can rap at a certain age. You don't need to play the flute, any instruments, bro. Like, you gotta come out here and let them know that you still three stacks. You still
Yeah,
three
but
stacks,
no,
bro.
but definitely it's definitely a good time in music, man. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Definitely
Um.
excited.
That's all the topics I got, man. You got anything left for the people?
Left for the people. Stay
Oh no,
positive.
no, no. We missed one. We missed one. Since we was on music, last thing,
What you got?
last but not least, we didn't touch on Jay-Z popping out at the Atlanta situation with Beyonce.
I think he
A lot of
popped
people
in
was
twice.
pissed. A lot of people was
He,
pissed because
he
he
could
did
have
it
popped out.
overseas.
He could have popped out at my show.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people was pissed because they was like, "Yo, she don't love Texas or Houston." Um,
I mean, but he
she
probably wasn't schedule wise. You don't know.
he didn't pop out in New York. That's what I'm
What was
saying.
it?
Like,
It was in MetLife.
oh, was
So
at MetLife? Okay.
yeah, that raggedy stadium. You know, don't risk yourself. And it was raining. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he probably got hurt. I was shocked that they still had Blue Ivy come out there.
Yeah, she been murdering shit. Like she's
Yeah,
definitely improving on dancing. Like I love seeing the other dude out there. Um,
she's
Great
funny
show,
as hell.
but
She's funny as hell.
it's a great. Yeah, they've been murdering stuff, man. Like you can't.
Yeah,
Like I like to see. Matter of fact, since we on music, bro. Other than Hole, because he popping out, sound like he about to get busy. Like he got some music or something coming, which I'm anticipating. Um, I want to give a shout out to a lady named Avery Sunshine. She was at the Dell not too
hmm
long ago. If you get a chance, this lady, great singer. Husband plays the bass and stuff, and then her son be playing the drums. Bro, dope, dope music. You get a chance, you like real R&B, bro. Listen to this lady. My girl put me on. She took me to a show, and I've been hooked ever since. Like,
Mm.
yep, Avery Sunshine. If you put her in song "Ugly Part of Me," "Blessing Me," "I Got Sunshine," bro, check her out. And
Avery
performing,
Sunshine.
she's a monster.
hmm
She is a monster. Yeah, that's definitely. I like to see people like that that don't get the credit
Okay.
they deserve. She's a monster, bro.
Okay.
Like,
That's
check
what's
her out.
up.
Put just play the lad like the top song. Just let it ride.
She got a whole album.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She got some dope songs, man. Like really some cool songs, good messages. But no, yeah, definitely, man. I'm excited. You said only thing I would have for the people though is go Eagles, go Sixers, go Phillies, go Flyers. Anything attached to Philly, I love them. And no matter what they go through, keep your heads up, stay positive, keep God first. That's my message to the people.
Man, look, I'm more so on the same thing. Anything Philly, even Flyers and everything. And I'm anticipating 2030 until we get that team, WNBA team. Um, but yeah, there's always Fly Eagles Fly with me. To see the background more of that content creator. Um, but I talk basketball and things like that with these guys. Um, yeah, and music and everything like that. So if you enjoy the show, enjoy any of our shows, any of the content that we put out, just subscribe, man. It helps the algorithm. It helps us,
Follow,
um,
subscribe.
and put out more content, and you know we can start doing polls and everything like that, so we can talk about it. To get y'all more involved into the show. So for me, I'm King DV. This is Dave NPR, and we about to buy out of here.
And on that note, we out.